Yo, what's up guys, Aumski here, back with some FIFA 13 Wolves Road to Redemption series. But this time, as you can see probably by the title, I'm going to do something a bit differently. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to actually be talking about the gameplay. Instead, I will be talking about the career mode itself, and what I'd like to see from FIFA 14, as well as what they've added into it. So what I'll be showing you is I'll be showing you the new dashboard, as you can probably see by an image on the screen now. I've not actually got it up because I don't know the timings and stuff like that. So, but what I'm going to be showing you, so right now what you're going to be seeing is the Tottenham Hotspur dashboard of the career mode, so where it says Central, Squad, Transfers, Office and Season. So Office is most likely going to be exactly like what the manager's office is now. I'm not expecting to see too many differences in that. However, what it will be good is when you go onto the squad, you're going to be able to see your starting 11 before you even change it. You'll be able to see your club squad, your squad report, your international squad selection, your kit numbers, international squad, and your formations. So another thing that they've been adding to FIFA 14 is a global scouting network. Now, this will be down to your scouts. You have to hire the greatest scouts, you know, try and build your scouts up. I don't know if you can build your scouts up, I'm not too sure about that, but what you have to do is you have to actually hire scouts and send them around the world so you can find a player that you actually want. So what I actually mean by that is scouts can be directed to various leagues, and you can be searching for player types, or you can keep an eye on, like, say, a specific player. So if you want to, I think there's an image of Gabriel Obertan. So if you want to see Gabriel Obertan, as you can see by the image here, you'll be able to see a lot of things. So you'll be able to see his athleticism, which is his pace and things like that, his technical ability, his shooting, his passing, his defending, and his mentality, whether he's rather attacking, rather defensive, or what his mentality is overall in terms of interceptions, his technical ability to, or technical mind ability to see plays. So as you can see, the defending is 1 to 99. The most likely reason I can see that is he's not a defender, he's a right midfielder. So defending is not something everyone's going to be looking at. However, if you send the scout to carry on looking at him, I assume it'll find out the actual potential of what his defending could be. So, global transfer network. I'm just going to read a little paragraph here from the EA website, which is: the way you play career mode will forever change thanks to the global transfer network. Managers are now able to develop, build, and refine this network of scouts, gathering detail on attributes and traits of players from around the world. Scouts can be directed to search various leagues, player types, or even keep an eye on a specific player. So if you want to now send your scout to look for a promising player, then he'll go look for a future star. If you want to look for someone who's quite prolific in terms of scoring ability, then he'll look for that type of player. If you want to look for someone who's pacey, he'll look for someone who's pacey, and apparently you can look for many more. So I assume by that you can look for free kick takers, wingers, defenders, as in like a sweeper defender and things like that. So that's looking great. There's another image here of the actual global scouting network. So exactly that's the current type of thing you have now, where you send your scouter and it just searches a region, but instead it's showing you an actual player from within the country. So it shows you England, it's showing you Kieran Clark, who will have a high attribute rate. So by accident here, guys, on that little scouting bit there, I get rid of that player by accident. I didn't mean to, but okay. So how can we make FIFA 14 better in my personal opinion? Well, first of all, what they could change is a lot of things. So what I mean by that is this year kind of has a fully licensed Brazilian league and the Blue Square Premier. Now a lot of people will be thinking, wait, we've already got 4 fully licensed English leagues, why do we need the Blue Square Premier? Think of it this way: when you're playing a career which is from League 2 to the Premiership, you can do it in 4 seasons, 4.5 seasons. With a Blue Square Premier team, taking that team all the way to the top is going to be much harder. It's going to take a lot longer. The finances are going to be a lot harder to manage. So if you're a good manager in terms of how you can play against a world-class difficulty or legendary difficulty, and you can manage your finances well, for a Blue Square Premier team, that's going to mean a lot. Especially, you won't be able to hire the best scouts. So when you're scouting players, if you don't look on a lot of websites, you don't YouTube, you don't Google search for certain players, then you're going to find it a lot harder. So get your Football Manager out, your Football Manager 13, and start checking your players now, because Football Manager is a really good way to scout players rather than FIFA itself. So okay, another thing they've added into FIFA is Pure Shot, which can be really good in terms, if matches don't turn out to be an absolute goal fest by Pure Shot, then it's going to make this game a lot better. Your shots aren't going to be the same every single time. So as you can see by FIFA right now, if you take a certain shot from a certain place, then all your shots will just be exactly the same. You can score, if you score 1, you will score 15 in the exact same place with the exact same power, in the exact same direction, providing that all the circumstances are the same. So you're not being pressured or anything like that. But with FIFA 14, they've got to also improve player AI. Now that's something huge for me. Considering I love career mode, I hate it, or even online, I hate it when a player makes a run, I want to pass it to that player. However, that player is not going to get it first time, so I make another pass down the pitch, right, rather than across. Oh, sorry, I play that pass across the pitch rather than straight up to the player. So I do a 1, 2, 3 rather than just a 1, 2. So what happens is, if you pass it across the pitch, that player who's running straight trying to break through the defense will make another different type of run, and it will ruin your attacking style. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, and I really hope that, you know, the AI isn't as retarded as it is in this. Another thing that they can definitely improve is lower teams. Now, personally, I want lower teams to play like lower teams. As you can see, I'm playing in League 1. A League 1 team will play exactly the same as a Premiership team. Now, I'm not saying that all League 1 teams or League 2 teams should be absolutely rubbish, and if you're Arsenal, you should not be able, they should not be able to beat you. Because in, let's face it, real life, look at Bradford, for example, they made it all the way to the finals, and they beat the bigger teams. But what I'm personally saying is, I don't want them teams to be as good when you're in the same league. If you're Arsenal and you're playing against Bradford, I expect a hard-fought battle. However, I don't expect that keeper to dive from one end of the post all the way to the other, make a save with his pinky to tip it over the bar, or around the bar, or around the post, sorry. That's something I don't expect, and that's something that happens a lot in this FIFA. But, okay, don't make Barcelona as good. Let's face it, right, when you're playing against Barcelona online, guys, trying to take the ball off, or not even online, when you're trying to play them against career mode, trying to take the ball off them is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. Especially if I have a really good team. I've made a team 5-star, I've spent 3 seasons on them, I've got the best players like Goatsy and everyone. I'm still struggling against Barcelona. You know, Real Madrid, they're not as hard, but the teams just play so weird. They don't play how they should play in real life. Now the thing is, Victor Valdez isn't world class. So why is Victor Valdez making world class saves like Buffon or Casillas would? I hope you guys are seeing what I'm saying here, because it's really goddamn annoying. Because when I take this Wolves team into the Premiership, I know I will face a team like West Ham or Stoke, and I know their keeper will make 19 goddamn saves in a match. That's not something I want to see. But okay guys, so this is the end of the video right now. I really hope you did enjoy the first part of me talking about career mode on FIFA 14. You will see it again in the next episode in about 2 or 3 days time, 2 days time. But okay guys, this has been Aumski. If you want to see some more, then please hit the subscribe button. If you like this episode, please click the like button, and I will see you guys very, very soon. So, peace out!